this is Deadwood Season 1 Episode 9 and 10, and they are called No Other Sons or Daughters, which means the boss of Deadwood, Al, has decided that the population of Deadwood has reached its limits and nobody else is allowed to have kids. Nobody. And what the boss says goes. So there. Nobody has to say. Nobody. Not even Bullock. Wait. Oh. But he fancies the widow. And also Sol fancies Trixie. So there maybe will be kids coming. Episode 10 is called Mr. Wu. So we're going to find out a little bit more about the pig guy. And I think he's going to have some dark secrets. Especially because he's the one that feeds the pigs the dead bodies. Imagine it wasn't the pigs. Wait, no, we did see the pigs eating the bodies. But imagine, like, he was involved in it. Like, he got in there with the pigs and started eating the dead bodies. That would be amazing. Listen, I know I say it all the time, but you guys, you just don't know. You don't know how much your support means to me, to the channel, to my life. You'd think I'm exaggerating, but I am not. It's not. This is real life. When you like the video, when you subscribe, when you comment, when you post notifications, when you head over to Patreon and add that little bit wee more support, then it just like fills my heart. It does. I don't lie. You know I don't lie. So do all those things and I will love you forever. And that is not a lie. Let us do our big fat shout outs to our top tier patrons who are Would You Kindly, Sylvia, Nathan Wolf, Robert McGregor, Adamantis, Rudolph McGlesgett, Brian Medendorp, Calico, Jack Glenn, Anna Quad, Wayne Cracker, Robert Evans, Les McAllister, Rob Jones, Ragnar Mercer, Alonso Torres, Bill Bryant, Thousandth Ghost, Roger Freeman and Eric Bonham, and we are ready to play Deadwood Season 1. I was going to say Episode 1. Season 1, Episode 9 and Episode 10. And I'm just realising that we are almost at the end of Season 1. And play. Oh, also, I forgot to say, I was very confused after watching the last two episodes. But after reading the comments that you guys helped me with, I now understand. I think. That wasn't planted, that is real. That they found after the London dude, not the London dude, was he London? He was New York. New York dude died accidentally.
Those will be appearing on a regular basis.
No.
How's your arm?
It's alright. He cares for her.
Don't try doing away with yourself again, huh?
Oh, he actually cares for her. He does. Just not enough.
I notice if I understand what you just said.
He'll explain it all to you.
Might we have a word, Mr. Bullock?
Always. He's always happy to have a word with you.
I already got my impression of this fellow, Mrs. Garrett. This meeting's how you form yours.
I see.
Then we compare notes and decide how you proceed.
Compare notes? In bed?
In any case, I know you have many claims on your attention.
A couple.
I like her a lot now. I didn't like her at the start, but I really do now.
And seeing as I get drunk and on occasion shits myself, I figured that must be how I look. What with all the hullabaloo and me getting drunk, I forgot about the whole thing. Until I found my pants.
This is hilarious.
You think I'm going to touch that? Well, I'm to believe that's a letter written by Wild Bill Hickok just before his murder.
Why are you giving it to him?
At least that eliminates tampering from the list.
Of what, sir?
Crimes.
There's no crimes in getting drunk and pooping yourself.
You're not going to know how rich your strike is until you sink some shafts. I ain't expert.
Sink some shafts.
You're going to need some people on your side, Miss Garrett. I believe you got a big one on your hands.
She's got
I believe Mr. Bullock's on my side.
Yeah.
I was among them and found that little girl. Glad to see her doing well.
I'm Alma Garrett.
I keep calling her the widow, so her name's Alma.
I should have brought in a replacement, is my f***ing point.
Well, you'll know better next time.
Is it you might want to train for Phil's former position?
For this conversation, ever since you give me that Indian head to hide.
Where did you hide it? Did you throw it to the pigs? I don't remember.
How'd it go with Johnny?
In horror, had his f***ing dim-wittedness.
Any land unclaimed or unincorporated, if you're on it, and you improve it, you own it.
Oh, that's clever. That's how it should always be.
Deadwood exists. We don't have to create it. This informal organization, the blessing of legal standing.
But you don't want to do that, because then it brings the law to Deadwood.
The warrants reached Yankton charging you with murder in Chicago, Illinois.
How much is that gonna cost me?
$5,000.
That's a lot.
If you don't mind, I'll continue writing.
His face. He's trying to kill you with his eyes.
So your f***ing eyes are still playing tug of war?
Your eyes are still playing tug of war.
So I went into the hills last night, but it followed me there too, as if my flesh were rotting.
What does he have?
And you need to think about some of these things and raise your nerve to consult with the doc.
Okay, so what's his symptoms? He's having seizures. He's got a funky arm. He's got tug of war eyeballs. And he smells bad.
Be at my joint in 2 hours. We're forming a f***ing government.
I love how he just waltzes about like he owns the place, which he kind of does.
Jesus Christ.
Yuck. Place is filthy.
I believe it's time to send for my wife and boy.
No. I forgot you had a wife, actually. Oops. I thought you was trying it on with a widow.
2 hours. My place. You did a f***ing good job here.
Is that the first time you've been in their shop? I think it is. He likes it.
Your room's put back together.
That ain't my room anymore.
So I needn't have done for them kids that way.
That happened in her room. It would give me nightmares.
I know you'll get a long way away from here first.
You think I have to?
I don't know.
Sai told me he'd help me open a place here. He promised he'd keep his distance.
Good.
What's happening with them two? I don't understand that.
Be over in a couple of hours. We gotta form a government for the settlement. Who does?
Everyone.
You and me. Come to me in a vision, you stupid bastard.
Oh God, the poor kids. They knew what they were doing. They knew if they got caught, what would happen. They just didn't think they would get caught.
But that don't make me a camp or a settlement or a township type. This is the attire for that type of type.
I completely understand what you're saying.
I'm looking for a piece of property to start a business on.
Or the business you looking to operate.
Brothel?
Is there not too many brothels already?
As far as being ready to run a place, and I don't know what got into me.
I tell you what.
Are you two going to be partners?
It's awful nice to meet you, Charlie.
Good to meet you too, Tony.
Oh, what's going to happen there? Very interesting. Is she going to run the girls in the brothel and he's going to be our muscles? I can't think what it is he must have.
With the same f***ing seizure as if it happened a week before, and that just shows how much you f***ing know.
Does she know what it is he's got? Is it some kind of infection, like sepsis, or... No, because that's quick. Maybe he's awake turning into a zombie. The one thing that Deadwood's missing. Zombies.
You offer the position.
I'm in a position.
Leaning forward, shit-faced drunk.
Congratulations on being a big f***ing deal.
No one's any big f***ing deal, Jane.
She's just grieving. She's having a hard time.
Was I supposed to attend?
Well, before I can answer that question, I better know who the f*** you are.
Oh, have you not met? You have met?
First notice of our cost.
Oh, look at them looking at each other.
Governing organization that'll be recognized by the territorial cocksuckers and given legal status.
Yeah, but is that going to be what you want? Is that your only option?
Well, who fills the various positions?
Pick the names from a f***ing hat as far as I'm concerned.
I'd like to be mayor.
Who's going to be marshal? Seriously, you're going to let him be mayor?
Mayor.
Oh, to hell with that.
Self-nominations are permitted.
I would nominate for me to be marshal.
Yeah, ad hoc.
Ad hot. Free fucking gratis. Can we just get on with the fucking meeting?
So, Deadwood is no longer going to be a camp. It'll be a proper settlement. Is it going to be like a town? Does that mean they have to do everything properly from now on?
25 cups of coffee and too much circulating in the fresh air.
I know that feeling. He's always got a sore head. Maybe there's something.
I've wondered how things were with you. And Mrs. Garrett and the child.
He owns her, so she can't do anything with him.
What do you mean then?
He doesn't permit her making calls out.
Come to our store.
Yeah.
Come buy a broom.
Oh, no. You're going to get yourselves into a lot of trouble.
And we never ask the purpose of a customer's purchase.
I don't like where this is going. It's a shame because I want them to be a thing, but they can't be. Poor Trixie. She's just stuck. The only way she'll get away from Al is if he dies or if he ends up owing her massively and lets her go.
What is it that you smell?
As if I've died.
You emit no such odor.
I was about to say it's coming from your nose or your breath or something.
You're having organic changes in your mind that's making you believe these things.
No way. No, that's not true. It can't happen.
This is God's purpose. The not knowing the purpose is my portion of suffering.
Suffering for what?
And you won't continue like this?
As long as he wills, this must be my part.
But for what reason? What did you do?
Well, this is his will, Reverend. He is a son of a bitch. Good night.
I think you're mixed up. I don't think what you're thinking is what's happening. You just need like some antibiotics or something. God's probably looking down on you and saying, hey, don't blame me for your poor health management.
I want to go ahead and do what we talked about.
Good, honey. With your eyes wide open.
I think she's being silly. I don't know what their relationship is, and I don't know why she's so sad.
Take that boy you spoke up for up in Joni's room the other day.
I spoke up for not torturing that boy.
Is that why he's so upset about it?
In that room alone is what I'm inquiring about the difference between.
Dry hole, Si.
Just use some spit on that or lard. Let me get you some kid to in the ass of the mouth or suck his prick or let him you.
God, I think you two need to take this in a private room.
I want you cheerful and ready to help me with my work. I don't want you coming to out.
I need you to stop being unpredictable.
Why don't you volunteer for something that meeting? Why didn't you put your hand up? Could have kept you from being such an evil cocksucker.
So I guess he's not lasting till the end of the episode then. Also, some people might not have time to volunteer to be these roles because I wouldn't, except to be marshal or sheriff.
I'm getting out. Bye and good luck.
Don't you dare go anywhere.
And I cannot stay fucking sober.
You can if you try. You just need to take time.
Can drink mayor's piss.
Believe I'll just have well water.
Shut up, Charlie.
All right.
Shut up, Charlie. All right. Please don't go.
If the subject comes up, explain to Bill.
All right, Jane.
He's watching you. He knows.
Since last our eyes were upon each other, love, I hope you've earned me $5.
$5 for what? What do they have to give for $5? That's nothing. And what do they get paid? Nothing. Do they just get a place to live?
Evening.
Good evening, Mr. Bullock. Sophia's asleep.
So I was told. Sorry for calling so late.
He has a wife, but he's getting very friendly with her. But I'm not mad.
Lazarus seemed very competent and trustworthy. I feel it's exactly the way to proceed.
All right, then.
How does she know that he's given her the full amount of gold? He could just, give her half or less than half of what he finds and keep the rest.
About her and my boy coming to camp.
You have a son as well?
They're in Michigan with her people.
Oh, this makes me sad a little bit. Now I have to meet your wife to see what I think about her. Because you could get a divorce.
And congratulations on your new post and the prospect of your family rejoining you.
Thank you. Good night, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh, I would be gutted. I would go to bed and cry and eat buckets of ice cream.
You spoke of your brother?
My wife was his widow. My boy's their child.
Oh. What? Is that normal? So you don't have your own... Oh, that makes it better then. Oh. He doesn't love his wife. He only has the child because that's his brother's child. He took them on because it was his brothers. There you go. He loves you. So let's make that happen. Oh, this is exciting. Things are unraveling and I like it. I can't believe I didn't know her name was Alma. Okay, let's start next episode. Episode 10, Mr. Wu, and play.
It's all a hoot and a holler to you, though, ain't it, Saul? No, it isn't.
God, I can't believe he's mayor. He always looks filthy.
First use for those fees is paying bribes to the legislature.
Well, if there's anything f***ing left.
You sound like you want to wring my neck.
I think everyone does.
Nope. Close the little while. Lick later.
Look later. I remember him now.
Bring him up.
You want me to take him out and bring him around back?
Bring him the f*** up.
Why is he not allowed in the front door?
Come on.
He's going to be feeding you the pigs next.
Oh, this is him dead.
Who killed him? And who's dead?
Who, you ignorant f***ing chink? Who's... Cocksucker!
Oh, lovely.
I find cocksuckers.
But how? If you don't know what they look like?
Cocksuckers who steal f***ing dope. Huh? Cocksucker.
I like Mr. Wu.
Anything the mayor should know?
Name of another tailor.
You're a stupid mayor. The mayor needs to know nothing.
Excellent, Mr. Bond.
Morning.
Morning, Mr.
God, he loves you so much. Look at the way he's looking at you. Why'd you have to lick them all, you minger?
As damp as your hands are, why do you continuously lick your...
Exactly.
Habit, I suppose.
Could you learn a habit of licking a f***ing stump? Steal none of this money.
Gratuitous, hurtful, and unnecessary.
Unnecessary, I don't think so.
I need to be able to look any one of them in the eye, name what they were paid, and know I'm right.
Yes.
I'm to give this to you from Magistrate Claggett. You're to give those to me.
Pour yourself and your friend a drink. Stop.
This is not going to go smoothly.
You motherless fucking whores. Fuck you.
What? What's it say?
No later than tonight.
You giving me a time limit?
Yeah.
Pussy and whiskey free if you want it.
I'll make my own arrangements.
That escalated quickly and then de-escalated. What's the opposite of escalated? Descended very quickly also.
How'd you do looking for your whole house?
I ain't found a spot yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
Sorry.
Very tight squeeze in there.
It shows no sign of becoming less crowded.
You mind getting your ass out of my shoulder?
Conditions in that dining room have grown increasingly oppressive.
Need a new one. That's what the girls should open, another cafe and not a brothel. People need food more than they need the thing that's in between women's legs. The word that I refuse to say.
Principle of walking together. Maybe all we need is a name.
Saul.
He wants a club name. He wants to form a gang.
Thank you, Mr. Bullock, and thank you for the letter to the editor.
Aww. Have you been lonely?
The ambulators.
The what? Ambulators.
Money they got or dope?
All is f***ing dope.
So you didn't get your resupply. Had you any lay-by?
No, sir.
So are you all out?
Jeez, he just disappeared, didn't he? Where the f*** has he got to?
You've been wrong since you walked in here.
He's acting shifty.
Like I said, sir, I feel like hell.
Is that what I mean?
No.
Well, what do you mean, Mr. Swearingen?
That you're lying.
I'm nervous, sir. I'm always nervous around you.
Nervousness don't cause that. Lying causes cat piss smell.
Mr. Swearingen. I just shit myself, sir. I'm saying it now before the smell gets...
Oh my God.
Well, stay in the f***ing muck until I'm down there.
Just got a splinter.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's all right. Go.
Oh.
Go, Jimmy. Come on.
This man.
Your ass off my balcony. Go! Go! Go!
I just shit myself. I wanted to tell you before you smell it.
Is that the f***ing Reverend idling by the piano?
Yes, sir.
Has he explained his presence at all?
No, sir.
Do they need to explain their presence anytime they're in your place?
Your new piano plays wonderfully.
Ain't it delightful? Dave, go get a free touch from Wanda.
A free touch? Just a touch.
Would you mind me asking you to frequent another joint?
Aww.
Man of the cloth slows business down, huh?
Is that the only reason?
Hey, what's that then? Huh?
Something amiss with my leg as well.
It's all down one side. Is he having strokes? He's maybe having a stroke every time. I don't know.
You don't have that kind of money.
I will.
You gonna turn prospector, Eddie?
I'm gonna rob Cy.
What?
Don't, Eddie. He'll know.
No, he won't.
He will. Telling you he will.
I'm supposed to bring you to him for his pig's f***ing supper.
Please, f***ing God, Mr. Swearingen.
Alive? Oh! Imagine just throwing them in there alive. I don't know if they would eat you when you're alive. You maybe need to be dead. Oh, God.
And walk away from that get-together, huh? Cocksucker!
They understand each other perfectly.
Swedgen, bring you, cocksucker. But only one, woo, not two.
Okay. He's okay with that.
Sucker. One. Take them two dope fiends over to the baths while I converse with Tolliver over which one gets murdered, huh?
I know which one's gonna get it.
You got a reason to keep the chink boss happy. I don't, so I can stand on principle. I think we're done, Al.
Uh-oh. What's...
So my last word is the f***ing bagman's here from Yankton, so get up your f***ing share.
What's gonna happen with the two boys then? He's gonna kill them both and then it's gonna make Mr. Wu upset. Is he back in the gym? Al's gonna be pissed.
We not come to an understanding if you stay in the f*** out of here.
I don't recall that, sir.
Oh no.
Piano relieves my head.
Listen to a piano where you don't make a f***ing ass out of yourself.
Aww. He doesn't remember.
Well, I'm certain now it's a tumor.
Oh, that caused the fits too, huh? He was in here not 2 hours ago. Don't f***ing remember.
In his brain. Must be in his brain.
Irritability.
I believe Hostetler's had worse afternoons.
Wife and child I barely know.
Oh, where are they? Did you send for them?
People have made good lives out of borrowed ones before, but she is a beautiful woman.
Which one? Who are you talking about?
You, the cocksucker the warrants out on me for killing, needed murdering every f***ing day he drew breath?
Who's he talking about? Which murder? I'm sure he's done many.
No one's looking to f*** you up the ass. I gotta execute someone.
I was talking about one that wasn't in Deadwood. Is it in California?
Should have been delivered by the boss Chink to a pillar of the white community, a wonderful man. And who is watching us from his balcony even as we speak.
Well, you'd be doing the same.
Thank you for not looking. Anyways, thank God I don't have to rely on you to formulate my plan of action.
Have we seen this guy before? I recognize him.
That's you f***ing allow us our works here. Periodically fixing the entire time we're in the f***ing tub.
I don't know if I want to watch this, but...
Thank you, Mr. Swearingen, and you are a good guy.
Oh.
To see who goes over to see who.
We go there, I'll withdraw my volunteer.
Oh, God. Oh, it's gonna be that Leon.
Notice he happens to be a fucking slant-eyed fucking celestial. Lucky to get a fucking apology.
Oh my God.
You want me to pick out? I'll pick.
Oh God, I can't stand this. I don't want him to. Oh God, I can't.
Is that the short one?
I don't want to smell your stink.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He just drowned him while he was naked and his pee-pee would have been hanging upside down near his face.
With my other ailments, I am concerned and afraid.
I really feel for him. It's bad enough being ill and having something that
I'm from Etobicoke, Ontario. I'm from Vienna, Austria.
something that can kill you now, in this day and age.
You're here with friends.
Imagine having it back then.
Yes, I feel that now.
And next morning often finds us feeling better.
I wonder if the doctor will practice brain surgery on the dead bodies and then he'll perform it on him.
An evening stroll with friends. I would so enjoy that.
Let's go then.
Oh, you guys. Oh, I could have cried at that bit.
Get a fucking haircut. Look like your mother a monkey.
Rude.
Here's a cocksucker to apologize.
Say you're sorry, Jimmy.
He's not going to accept that. He wanted to torture him.
Hopes we ain't signed ourselves up for killing too.
This isn't over. Oh, I swear he speaks English. He's just hiding it well. Oh, I really want a piano and I really want to learn the piano. I need to learn first. Or piano first. So I really thought there was going to be something a lot more sinister with Mr. Wu, but we might find that out in like later episodes. He just doesn't seem... He's like the Godfather. He's like... He's just silently watching everyone and makes on that he doesn't speak any English, but he does, and he hears everything and takes it all in. He's maybe going to be like the end boss. Yeah, I remember that because I am predicting that. And then when it comes to the very last episode, and I'll be like, remember when I said that? And everyone will be like, no way, you didn't predict that. And I'll be like, yes, I did. I have proof. Do you know what I'm really loving about Deadwood? And I didn't actually think that it was going to be like that, but it's freaking hilarious. Like, it's so funny, and it just comes out of nowhere. Like, I'll be watching it and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is a really serious part. I need to pay attention to this. They're having a really serious conversation. And then I'll say something and I'll be in stitches over it because it just says it. There's no warning. He just comes out with things all the time. And it's usually Al. I love him, and I love Bullock, and I love Saul, and I really want Bullock and Alma, the widow, to be a thing. And I know it's bad because he has a wife and a child, but technically it's not his wife, it's his brother's wife. And he didn't fall in love with her. He just took her on to why did he? To raise the boy, but then he's left them. So does he give them money? Do they do things? I don't know. I don't know what kind of relationship they have, or if it's just like on paper relationship so that she's technically not up for grabs, if that makes sense. Yeah, I would quite like that to be dissolved, and then for his relationship with the widow to rise and become this big glorious thing that everyone needs in Deadwood, and they will be the king and queen of Deadwood, and everyone will love them forever, and I will love it forever. I can guarantee that's not what's going to happen. Also, Trixie, I said that there's only 2 ways that she's going to get away from Al. Maybe the second one might happen. She might do something that'll make him in her debt somehow, and then she can get away from him and be with Saul. I don't know, but I hope so. I like as well that Saul's fallen in love with her, even though he knows that she is a professional sex worker. I don't like the other word. Where's Jane gone? Where did she go, and why did we not see her, and when is she coming back? Because I'm going to keep asking that question until she comes back. I guess she just went somewhere where she can sober up. Some kind of Western rehab and in ye olde times. I don't know what kind of rehab there would be, if any. No, there must be, because they did it with the widow. So there must be something to stop her from drinking alcohol, and then she can come back because she'll want to be close to Wild Bill and she'll want to be close to Charlie. and she'll want to be more involved with the little girl Sophia, although she's not really been involved with her recently. Since Wild Bill died, she's kind of just deserted her, really, which is fine because she has plenty of other people looking after her. There's got to be more comes of that, because now she's starting to speak English, and Al might have something to say about that. But yeah, again, there's a whole lot going on. There is so much happening. It's hard watching things for the first time and just trying to take it all in and understand it all and know what's happening and remember everyone's names. I can't remember anyone's names. It's so hard. And then I'm like, wait, did I recognize him? Have we seen him before? Or have I seen him in another movie or something else? It's just mad. It's hard on my tiny little brain. Also something about Jane, which I'm not feeling right now, and I know it's obviously part of the story and everything, but I really love it when she's like Jane and not depressed Jane. I want her to be back to her normal self when she was happy and in love with Wild Bill. And I want to see that back again. I don't like to ever see anyone suffering. Even like the bad people. I find it hard to... Actually, I'm lying, because in real life, people that I don't particularly like, which is not very often, but when I hear of their sufferings, I still feel bad. When I'm watching a movie and stuff, then I'm like, yeah, good, you deserve it. But yeah, Jane, she doesn't deserve it. She needs to be happy and she needs to find someone else to fall in love with. Or not. She can just be wandering the world on her own and be fine. And good for her. Strong woman. She doesn't need any man or woman. Possibly a child to look after, or a dog. If she gets a dog, then that would make her happy forever. Happy ever after for Jane and the dog. And she would call the dog Wild Bill. Oh, that would be amazing. Right, that's another thing I'm predicting. That's what's going to happen. And when it happens, I'll be like, told you. Watch episodes 9 and 10. Deadwood episode 9 and 10. And there's your proof. I think we are going to see a lot more of Mr. Wu. And I'm not mad about it because I like him. And that's it. I think that's all I had to say. So if you like this video, please give it a great big thumbs up. If you're planning to stay and you haven't already, then please subscribe and comment, post notifications, do everything you can to make the channel grow, and I will love you forever. Check out Patreon as well. There's lots of ways that you can support that a wee bit more, and it means so much to me, like more than you'll ever know. And I am going to go. Oh my God, big stretch. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm stretching, but I'm stretching my shoulder blades. Felt like they were a way to go like this. I am going to go. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Mwah.